welcome to my channel. If you're a returning visitor or subscriber, welcome back. So happy to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a brief kind of update on my hair. I've just liked my hair since my 1 year kind of mark with my LOC journey to now. So I think, let's see, I started last June, so like what, July, August, September, October, November, July, August, September, October, November. So like a year and 5 months, so almost a year and a half, almost. Kind of updates just to give you an idea yourself when you're on your own journey, or just in case you're interested in like seeing how my journey has continued to progress thus far. So that is what this video is going to be. I'm going to go through different categories, just letting you know, or just sharing updates and what I've learned and what I've been noticing so far. Again, I'm about a year and a half, almost a year and 5 months technically. So yeah, first I'm going to start off with the health of my hair. And I feel like now, I was kind of in shambles like during the summer, prior to the summer, and a little bit earlier this year, because I thought my hair was really like breaking apart. I felt like the ends were falling apart, but I'm starting to see that my hair looks a lot stronger, or feels a lot stronger. And I say that because like the ends aren't ripping or tearing. So earlier this year, I had some issues with some of my ends, and they were kind of like breaking off, if you will, like knots, but not like the knots, like literally like sections of my tips were just like, I could just pull it or just taunt at it and it would rip. And I knew a lot of that was because I already had damaged ends. I probably should have trimmed my ends before I even started this whole process, but it was really making me nervous and scared about my journey. Like maybe I should just cut my hair and start over again, or maybe I should just give myself a real drastic like cut on my locks. I'm glad I didn't do either one of those so far. But I am noticing that the ends of my hair are looking much more healthy, much more rounded, and not so straggly. At first I was going for like the curly ends look, but I'm glad actually that that's not happening, because I also think that for me and my hair texture, that was one reason why my hair was breaking off the way it was, because I had some ends that were curly but were really just damaged. So that's like for the overall strands of my hair. I feel like it's a lot more healthier. I feel like I have a better routine about moisture and just overall protection of my hair, tying my hair up at night, all those things like that. But as it relates to my scalp, I have noticed that when I do hairstyles where my hair is on my scalp, that my scalp doesn't like it. So I think that's leading me to do more investigation about like the hair oils that I'm using, and maybe some hair oils just my scalp just doesn't like. And I'm thinking it's probably the heavier oils like the castor oil and like avocado oil, things like that I'm thinking my scalp doesn't like. So I'm going to be just keeping that in mind and just like kind of learning, like, you know, when I do styles that my hair would be on my scalp, to know like, okay, maybe I need to use a lighter oil like almond oil or something like that. So that wraps up like the health portion of my hair and things I've noticed. As far as texture, I've noticed that my locks are much more smoother, not so frizzy. They were so frizzy. Like at this time, I think I'm like 3 or so weeks post my retwist, and my hair is not that frizzy. And like at the beginning of my journey, and even earlier this year, my hair would be so frizzy at this point in time. I would be like in desperate desire to go ahead and retwist my hair because of the frizziness, but I'm noticing that my hair is a lot smoother. And so like to me that means it's maturing. It's a lot smoother. Like I said, I don't remember if you noticed or remember like earlier videos I said when my hair was a little bit bumpy because I had loose strands and I would wrap them around my lock, which if I could go back I would have never done that, but that did make some of my hair like really bumpy. But I'm noticing that like in a lot of the places where my hair was bumpy, I feel like strands have come in and filled that place. So it's like my locks are a lot more cylindrical and like not so rough or like bumpy. I keep on saying bumpy. How many times am I gonna say that? Point is, my locks are a lot more smoother. They're a lot less frizzier. And yeah, that's all I have for you for texture. I'm still like learning like the optimal times to moisturize my hair, to just continue to make sure it stays soft and smooth for more than like, you know, 1 or 2 days. I'm really trying to look for moisture retention. So like I understand how to moisturize my hair, but I'm just like not sure how invested I am or how healthy it is to like do it every single day, because I don't want my hair to always be wet or like to encourage more lint or mildew or anything like that. I don't have any mildew, thank God, but lint is a situation or is a thing like I do have to deal with. I'm sure many of us have to deal with. Okay, as it relates to the length and the weight of my hair, if you can't see, I have a lot more hang time these days and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm kind of confused because sometimes I feel like my hair is shrinking, other times I feel like it's getting longer. At no time do I feel like it's ever the longest it's ever been, if that makes sense. Like this length, I feel like my hair, the last time I thought my hair was growing, it looks the same to me. But I'm excited about it because I feel like a couple months ago, it looked like it was shrinking, like it looked shorter. So I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like actually I'm probably gonna have to wait at least another 6 months before I actually see growth, because in general, like our hair only grows like what, like 1/4 of an inch every 2 months or every month, something like that, or 1/2 of an inch. So like I know that I'm not gonna see growth right away, so I'm trying to be patient, but I am excited that like I can feel like I can still notice the growth and I don't feel like it's like reverting back to any type of shrinkage. So I'm really excited about that. I will say that like ponytails, even this little baby ponytail here, I'm noticing that they're so much heavier. And when I like am doing stuff around the house and like just want my hair up and just like putting in a ponytail, like I notice that it's so heavy and I can't keep it in for long because I get a headache or like it's just so uncomfortable. I'm hoping that doesn't last because obviously my hair is not that long, and if it gets longer it's gonna be heavier. So I don't know what to do with that yet, but I have noticed that my hair does feel a lot heavier, even if it's a ponytail, like just in the back, like it feels heavy, like I can feel the weight of my hair. And that's something so different for me because I do have low density hair, I do have fine hair, and when I had loose hair and I had like, if it was straight or something and I put it in a ponytail, I could never feel the weight of my hair. So this is very interesting that I can feel like the weight of my hair when it's in a ponytail. So that's something I've also noticed as I've gone past like a year in my journey. Something else I want to talk about is styling. I am starting to feel more confident styling my hair, and I think I mentioned that in my year update because I didn't want to do too much to my hair because I didn't think it was that mature yet, and I didn't want to do too much where I would like damage my hair, and like that wasn't the goal. So I didn't want to do anything where I might damage my hair or I might just manipulate it too much and to the point where like it has forever dents or whatever, you know, like breakage, whatever it could have been. I just know I didn't want to do it, so I wanted to leave my hair alone. But now I feel so much more confident just like being encouraged to try new things and just to see how it is. This is a very like new thing for me. Like I said, I've had people in my family who has locks and I've seen locks and I've always wanted them, but I never have experienced it. So unlike my natural hair that I had for like a good portion of my life and my relaxed hair that I had for a good portion of my life, I was able to learn a lot because I lived with it, and I've only lived with locks for like a year and almost a half. So it's just very new, and so me just not being scared to just continue to like try new things and be comfortable and confident with different hairstyles is something I'm a lot more confident doing now and really like excited about doing. And I know I haven't probably shared a lot of the hairstyles. I hate that I don't take as many pictures as I want to, so I'm trying to get better about taking pictures so I can document things and so I can share them. So I'm really trying to get better about that, but just bear with me. Okay, and the last thing I've noticed, I really thought, so this summer my hair got colored by the sun. I didn't do it on purpose, but the tips of my hair got lighter, which I actually loved because I was thinking about dyeing it, but I'm actually really petrified of dyeing my hair. I probably will never dye my hair, especially now that I know that in the summer the sun will dye my hair for me. But I thought it would fade as the months started getting cooler. So we're in November now, and I really started noticing the lightening of my hair like in June, July, and it just kept on going into August. And so like I'm really excited that it's still here, and mostly I'm excited because that means like this summer it may just continue to lighten. And obviously lightening from the sun also like kind of equates to damage, so, but it's just like however you want to lighten your hair is going to get damaged anyway, and I'd rather it just be like a natural thing going on. So I noticed that I still have my color, which I really like going into the fall, that my hair is still like kind of dimension, you know, it has some dimension to it because it's two-toned, if you will. So I really like that. That's the last thing I've noticed and the last update I have. I'm really excited to continue this journey. Even though almost every other day I think about cutting my hair into a pixie cut, I haven't done it yet. So I think I'm just gonna keep on taking each day as is and just try to embrace this journey and this hairstyle that is locks. Well, it's not one entire hairstyle, but you get what I mean. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I look forward to coming. I have a styling video coming up and a couple more videos coming up as it relates to my hair this month and next month. So I'm really excited to share those with you. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Peace, love, and joy, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.